Welcome to today's episode of This Lightning Podcast with Eniola and Pamlerin. This is episode 9, and so first off, I know we keep saying thank you, but you guys have no idea how much it means. So this is the second to the final episode for the season, our very first season debuting as podcasters on this app, on every platform you are listening to. This is our first season, and our 9th week. It's a lot.
As in, I can't believe it's already like going to 10 weeks so
I
fast.
right. Honestly, we did well. I'm so proud of us. Super proud of us.
It's
But
really
all,
fast.
all, all all the anniversary and everything will be on the last episode. But for today, this is just another episode 9. And today we would like to talk about our experiences with dates.
What's your definition of dating?
To be very honest, my own definition of dating is probably like hanging out with someone to see the prospect of you guys like having a relationship. Now, it might not actually be like
Exactly.
romantic relationship, but then but
Yeah,
like it might just be friendship, might just be like connections, anything, just like the prospect
exactly.
of this person and you having like a connection in life. Shey you get?
Yeah,
So
yes, yes.
for me, that's what it is. So what is it for
That's
you?
what it is too, actually, for me too. That's
Mm-hmm.
what it is.
Okay,
And
because
and going on, that's what like leads to going on dates. And going on dates does not necessarily mean that after the date, like you have to always form a connection or something.
yeah, that's true. Because some people, especially in this part of the world, like when you go out with some people, they automatically assume, oh, you guys have started something together, which is not
Exactly.
necessarily so. Like you guys are just like, I'll not say testing waters, but then you're just like trying to like get the hang of things, trying to see how things are done with this person, what's it like in this certain environment. So you get
Yes, yes, exactly. Do you have any this thing, like do you have things in mind when you want to like go on dates with someone? Like do you have any this thing in mind? Like for you to be able to say, okay, I want to go on a date with this person. Do you have any?
the thing is for me, before I can actually like make a decision to actually like go on a date with someone, it has to be maybe I really want to like I really really want to I really want to talk to this person, I really want to see this person, I really want to like have a conversation with this person. Because on a normal days it's not so easy to like say, okay, I want to leave the comfort of my own zone and say, okay, I want to go out with this person has to have made an impression. Probably we're texting or over the call and I'm like, okay, this person sounds nice, this person
Okay,
sounds
exactly.
possible. Okay, let's
Yeah,
see what this person is like in like real life and stuff. This guy, I
yeah,
don't like putting my expectations, so I don't really expect much, but then like basic stuff, just be nice, dress well, that kind of thing. Like
yeah,
just
yeah.
basic stuff for me.
But
That's
then you
just my
said you
expectation.
are saying if you are texting, maybe person texts well or talks well or something. So are you trying to say that you can also go on a date with someone that you've never met before, like at all?
Uh well, yes, actually, of course. Why not? The thing is
You've
depend.
never seen, as in at a distance or near, you like you've never seen this person before.
Honestly, like that's the purpose of dates, obviously, to get closer, right? To get to know
To
the
form a
person
connection.
better. And now,
But this one, like some people they go on blind dates. So that's like what I'm saying.
that one is very risky. Those blind dates, they've never like spoken before or something. The date to be their
That's what
first
I'm
time.
saying. That like you've never met, you've never seen, and maybe just once that you've just spoken to this person, and you're just like, oh, like hello, I not something deep or serious.
Let me tell you something then. Before connections are made in this life, you have to start from one point. So basically we might have spoken, but then like the we have seen blind dates these days, they mostly don't know anything about each other and then they are put in a position where they have to like meet. They don't have any prior conversation, they don't have any prior background knowledge. Man, I don't think I can
Yeah,
do it. Just go and meet someone by without knowing anything. I just have to know how the person looks like. I have to stalk the person on social media first to be sure the person is a serial killer. Things like that now. But I'm not really a fan of blind dates, sha. That's me. What about you?
I think I've okay. Not it was not a date per se, but I've also been in a situation where someone was like, "Oh, I have this person that is single, and I know you are single," that kind of thing, and they know that maybe this is the kind of person that I would like to hang out with or like to date, that kind of thing. And they're just like, "You have to meet this person." That was how it was. But then it was not like we meeting was not like a date, like just oh, like
Yeah, just
the
hanging
person
out.
started talking about you. So how are you? And that was how we just started talking. But it was not like we went on a date per se. Get
I understand now, but then like, what was it like the initial conversation? What was it like? Was it awkward? Was it messy? Like the first time?
actually, I think the very first time I met the person, it was just like now okay, I'm familiar. I will just try to introduce myself to the person, and the person to introduce himself. From there, we just started talking like, okay, what did they tell you about me? That kind of thing.
Oh, okay, I get.
This was what they said. So, like, have you ever seen my pictures before? There were just some random stuffs we ask
I
about the people that, as in how we met and everything. Sha. Then from there, we started asking more questions to get to know each other. From there, that was how it was. So it was not awkward for me, anyways, because like I said from the beginning, the way they knew already that this was someone that I kind of might like or want to hang out with. You get?
understand, but
Yeah,
then
I
like,
don't know about the other person's perspective, anyways, but it was flowing for me, kind of.
all right. So, would you like to be in that position again, like the blind date stuff? Is this something you're open to?
I think I'm actually going to be open to it. No, not going to. I think I'm open to it right now. Like, it is not even anything that's on my mind. Like that's like the last thing on my mind. But I think in the future, I see something like that. Like, I'm open to something like that. But on a serious note, like I'm open to it. Like I'm trying to be more open to a lot of things because these days anything might work out. So
It was in the spirit of me being open to things that I went for my, like, I went out with someone for the first time. Not for the first time really, but then like in school, now, the way we always like see people in the same
yeah,
academic environment that we are. So I just found the way that, why would I be going on a date in this kind of place? But then like the very first time I was like open to try it, I was like, okay, let me even try this. And like, you only live once, right? Like it has to start all there.
exactly,
And then it started out
exactly.
nice, to be honest. Like it was really nice at first, but then this person is someone I was familiar with, so it wasn't really like really awkward. But then at the beginning, it was so nice, and everything was just going well until it was time to order for food. I'm this kind of person that I don't like passing my boundary. If I go out like that, I only order for probably chicken and chips. Oto. That's what I can pay for, and that's what I can eat comfortably, no matter how terrible you cook it. And before I could like open my mouth to order, this person is already ordering Indomie, and I was like, what? But I didn't even vex though, because I understood that okay, it was going to pay for it. I was like, fine, no wahala. I should keep my cool, that kind of thing. And then,
But sorry to cut you. Did you guys talk about the price, or you
no, of
just
course
assumed
not.
that I was going to pay for it?
Bro, please. At that point in time, it was one that invited me out. It's not as if I said, let's hang out. He said, oh yeah, oh, let me take you out. And I was like, okay. But then me, I'm this kind of person that even if Casala bust, I have to have, I'm always with this mentality of I can pay for myself even if anything happens, shake it.
Yes,
So
yes.
when the Indomie came, was like, oh, just give us Indomie. So the way his body language was, and then the way he was talking about it was, first he was going to pay.
Oh my lover.
But when
make
he
you
now
no go
ordered it,
make you no go
and
under
then
50K food.
I know, right? So when the stuff came, mine not even like, I wasn't really so vexed or upset. I was in my mind, I was like, God, what kind of thing is this? Indomie, like, I'm not a fan. In my head, I had that thought, but then like I didn't tell him. When the Indomie came, it was now so terrible. No offense.
I can imagine.
all Indomie lovers. But that Indomie was trash. It
Not
was
even
trash.
Indomie lovers, or rather, like no offense to the restaurant, because
I know. And you know the thing is, I am so particular with kind of noodles I eat, and I feel like they bought all these low budget noodles. I know that it's a restaurant; they have to save money. And I was not complaining that, oh, this noodles is bland. I cannot finish this, or more. This guy changed it for me, oh, that I have to finish it. What do I mean that I cannot finish it? I'm wasting food. I'm like,
just
I
yes.
said, we can be laughing about it now, but that day I was just like, kilo shit, but boy, but then like you really like the switch up when I was like, oh, this noodles is bland, I cannot finish it. The switch up was mad, and it was like, thank God we're the only one there, because it would have been embarrassing with the way it just
I
turned
can
up,
imagine,
and
honestly.
you have to
I can
finish.
really imagine.
More last, I ain't chopping tea, might not finish it. I can't come and kill myself in this life. It's not that I finished it, but then like that incident really like for a while after that, like I was really put off on going out with someone, because I was like, really, is this how they do? I don't even want to be a part of it. Like, if this is how they do, like I don't want to be a part of
Yeah.
it. But like apart from that incident, it was nice actually. The conversation was great. It was okay.
But but I guess it was like because it was paying for the that
Regardless,
it was just like he was not going to waste his money. I don't know. Only God knows the experiences he has had in the past that made him to have that kind of behavior towards the old the date or whatever.
but then it could have been more
But
understanding when I said the noodles was bland. Like, this thing was tasteless.
yeah,
It
exactly.
wasn't
That's what I'm
safe for
saying.
blood
That
and
like if you
seasoning.
tell a normal person, like they'll get that you are not feeling the food, you don't want to eat it or something. But that's what I'm saying. That probably his past experiences with dating other people. So maybe that was what he was using also. Like, but then I think that will even bring me to my next question. That does your past experiences have to like? Do you have to like because of your past experiences, your present date make it.
I get what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, do I project like the incidents of the past onto the like
Yes, exactly. Like your past experiences, you bring it to the present date that you're going for.
to
Because I
be
think
honest?
I feel like something must have happened to him for him to do that kind of thing. That it'll be like, finish your food or something, or maybe he has a notion already that I no girl will waste my money or nobody I will go on a date with to get.
I understand, but then like for me personally, I don't do that, because I believe we're all different. We all like have different um
Exactly.
experiences growing up. We have different things happening to us individually. So I try not to do that. When I'm with someone, I try as much as possible to focus on the person and not make assumptions. Because me making assumptions already, everything has gone south from there. But then I
Exactly.
try as
Yeah,
much as
that's true.
not to make assumptions, so that okay, oh, like let me see who you are, so I can see you for who you are. But
Yes, for who
I'll
you
plan and
are.
say, okay, oh, because one random guy in the previous whatever I did someone said it in, I expect you to do the same thing. No, actually, I would actually like to get to know you. I'm here, I'm spending my time, effort to be here at this moment. I want to get to know you, not the previous person. Of course not.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your own experience that stand out or stood out? Anyone that stands out?
Well, I've not had anyone that stood out that maybe embarrassing or I felt kind of what's going on here. But I'll say most times my own issues, I don't like going on dates when I know I don't have money. Like you see, especially even before the issue of these people arguing about who to pay first in dates or is the boy meant to pay for the girl or is it the person that took you out that is to pay? You know, all those kind of stuff that's been trending for a while now. But even
Mm-hmm.
before those issues came on, I'm kind of person that whenever I want to go on dates, I like having my money. So even when you invite me out for a date, that okay, let's go out, let's do this. Once I don't have money, I'll tell you that I can't go out. Even when you offer to even pay or to you get now,
I
I
understand. I
just
understand.
I just like having money. As in, even if it's vex money, you get it. Like
I
if
know,
I
right?
hope everyone knows the meaning of vex money for ladies. But vex money is like the money that you have with you, like in case of emergencies when you go out on dates. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I call vex money. But anyway, Sha, even though it's just vex money that I have, that in case this person should just fuck up or something, you get. Not like I want the person to fuck up, oh, but just in case of emergencies like that, you get.
I understand now. And the thing is, guys don't
Yeah,
even
so
get it
I'm just that
sometimes.
kind of person that I just want to have my own money. So it's up to like both of us to decide, okay, how are we going to pay for the date? So that one is just one. But see so far with people that I've gone on dates with has been okay. Not bad. But if I remember any bad experiences along, I'll mention it.
Do you know that it's so funny how your mind went to bad experiences? I just said which one that stood out. And you can start with
Exactly,
the
because I think
positive.
I think it is the bad experiences that stands out the most.
Honestly.
I've not had that mad good experience that I'll be like, oh, I can never forget this date in my life. You get. I've not even though it's a good experience or a bad experience, but I think most dates, the ones that stands out the most are the bad experiences. And I've not had dates yet where I will go all out and be like, wow, like this date, I'm not forgetting it anytime soon. Like it will get now. So okay, I think
Understand.
I remember one. I think I remember one now. But then it was not a date, kind of. It was not a date. I don't know, Sha, but okay. Like this person was someone I met through a friend of mine, even though it turned out badly at the end of the day due to some reasons. And he told me to visit him, so I went to his place. So obviously we're gisting, we're talking about a lot. There was this connection and everything, but I didn't see anything beyond that. Like for me, it was just like, wow, like we had a lot in common. Like we went to our schools where it was like an inter-school stuff. Like we see each other, then it was just so the gist, everything. We had a lot to talk about. In fact, we were really connecting. That was how it was for me. Aside that, I did not see anything like romantic, or I did not see any feelings towards this person. And then when I was about leaving, they started talking about romantic stuffs and this kind of thing. And I was like, sorry, that I don't see it like that. Like, yeah, I enjoyed the conversations, like but I did not say anything beyond that. But this person was just like, that all these kind of guys that will be like, how can you tell me that? Like without with all this our connection and everything, you just go like that, all these kind of things. And I was like, at that point, I was even like, what's going on here? Because I was actually lost that I was not thinking anything towards that direction, but his own mind was in that direction. She gets.
I understand.
So at the end of the day, Sha, we just like it just ended in that. I guess I in my own opinion, I want to say the guy was too forward because he was already moving too fast, all those kind of things. So I was just like, excuse me, like I don't even know you like that, and like fine, yes, there's a connection, but still, I'm not rushing towards like into this kind of like just so fast like that. And since I was not even feeling any connection, like romantic connection towards this person, so for me to even move in that direction was just somehow for me. But for him, I don't even know what was in his own mind, what he had in mind. But I'm being in the fact that I was in his place, like I was just like, God, hope I've not done a mistake. Like I went to this guy's place, those kind of, those kind of things. At the end of the day, I left though. I left, but sometimes self till now I still find it somehow like if a guy should tell me to come to his place, sometimes I just be like, maybe we should just meet outside in public. I prefer meeting in public
Oh,
outside, like
okay.
for the first time, like going to the person's place or whatever. Shey you get.
Understand it. I understand it. But then it that just boils down to the fact that honestly, sometimes like what we think is not always what the other person thinks. And
Exactly.
our own thoughts like going into it is probably like innocent. Maybe it might be naive to think it's innocent, but like is that not like regular things to do? Must it be more? Can't we just hang out and just like see if okay, or like me and this person can be friends? Does it really have to turn out like intimately? But I guess many people
From the
feel
first time,
I
like
know, right? From the very first time, very first day, like so many
and
instances.
And even if you're even feeling a connection, it does not have to always mean that because you guys are feeling this connection, like you guys are vibing and all, it does not have to always mean that
You guys not
that
even
very
have to
first
act on
day you
it.
have to go fast. Like some people just like taking things slow.
Yeah, so you guys not even have to act on it. Sometimes you might just be like, okay, you just know the person. You don't have to like, like have to do it.
Exactly.
But like
Exactly.
people find it hard to understand that, and I feel like one day, yeah, in our future episodes, we are going to talk about how some guys just move in mysterious ways, and the reason why I actually like put it like that is because I was so surprised one day when I was in the Twitter space, and then like this topic came up, and then the way the guys were talking about it, they were like, they're just saying a lot of things. I'm just like, what are you guys thinking? Like, our minds is so far from this. Don't worry. So probably in our future episodes, we'll probably talk about this in depth. But for now, we're just like sharing our experiences in this episode, and we hope
Yeah.
that the little we've shared as like probably resonates with you in one way or another. Please let us know in the comment section.
I actually wanted to say, I actually wanted to say that, like, for ladies that like wants to like go on dates, they should not like, because of all these dating experiences that we are hearing up and down these days. Like, if you want to go on dates, don't just go on date because you want to go and eat and whatever. That was what I wanted to say. That as ladies, if you are going on dates, like, go on dates for reasonable purposes, to meet someone, connect with them. Does not have to necessarily be that you get a connection at the end of the day, but that should be like the reason why you're going on a date, not that you're going on a date to go and eat, or you're going on a date, all the food that you have never eaten in your life, you want to go and eat everything. There. That gist one time of this guy that went on a date with a babe, and she brought about 12 girls, and she was expecting the guy to pay for their meals, and at the end of the day, the guy could not pay, and they were just insulting the guy. Did you see that video?
I did not see. Oh, I think I saw that. I saw. Oh, it was her birthday now.
Yeah, yeah,
It
it was
was
her
her
birthday,
birthday.
but
Yeah. She was having a
but
birthday dinner, and then she expected
please,
the guy to pay for all her friends.
exactly,
Are you joking?
like,
What happened to going Dutch?
I feel like we can do better, to be honest. Like, we can actually do better. Like, stop taking your friends out, like going to meet your dates. Like, the person you guys want to get to know each other. It's not like you want to bring your friends to come and know the person. So it's something between you and the next person, not something between you, your friend, and the next person. So you guys, like, we can all do better. For the guys, you guys too, try to communicate with your babes before taking them out, or the girl you are taking out, or the person you are taking out. Try to communicate, because I think communication too is a very, very big thing when you want to go on a date with someone. Let me know when you be at the place you are meeting. Let me know what I should wear. Not that when I get to where you are getting to, where you are meeting, not that I will see you wearing suit and probably my wear joggers and depending on the date anyways. But yeah, let's communicate, like, before going on a date, like, communicate with each other. Let's know where we're going to. Let us plan towards the date. So it takes a lot anyways to go on a date. A lot of preparation, mentally, physically, and that. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to say.
All right. So you read it from the master data herself.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that we'll have to cut this episode short at this point. So there's so much more to talk about on this topic, but then in this episode, we're just trying to share our experiences. We'll go in depth into the topic in our future episodes. So please stay tuned. And like I said earlier, this is episode 9, second to the last episode of the season. Thank you so much for sticking with us. If you've listened up until this point, thank you so much. This is the Acting Podcast with Daniela and Bamilere.